Things have taken an interesting turn. If you guys couldn't tell, I have a digital thing now. That's right. I can actually draw digitally. No, this is not a bit. Look, it's me. I'm drawing that on here. I've got my little pen here, just off to the side. I don't know what to say. I can't thank you guys enough. It is directly because of your donations that I now have, let me show you the box here, the Huion Inspiry 2, I think is what it's called. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi to the chat. Welcome. I am completely in over my head. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I have no idea what I'm doing. Genuinely. I have been a traditional artist my entire life. You know this. You guys have seen me do it in the past 8 live streams straight. I have drawn... I've been drawing things with my real hands and real utensils and real like sketchbooks and stuff. And I don't know what to do. I'm completely overwhelmed. This is a challenge the likes of which I have never faced before. And while it's incredible, I do love this. Okay, I do love this. However, I feel completely overwhelmed. For real. Like I don't know what to do with any of this stuff. I know that layers are a thing. You should always add layers. I know that you want to use not utensils. You want to use the right stencils or whatever it is. Make sure everything's on the right layers and whatnot. But beyond that, I don't know what to do, guys. I genuinely don't know what to do. So we're gonna, yes, thank you, Bubble. Hopefully by the time I reach 80,000 subscribers, I'll have this figured out a little bit more. But for now, we're going face first into it, guys. We're just going face first in, and I figured let's just pick up where we left off. Oh, you're reading the book. Good, SCP. Murder Drones. Thank you very, very much. And for anybody who hasn't taken part in these live streams before, the way we do this is pretty simple. Let me show you guys how we do things here. So this is how I'm going to illustrate it for you guys, because I'm an artist and a writer. So the first thing we do, I ask for an emoji. This is how you can get me to draw your OC, by the way, live in front of everyone. I ask for an emoji. First, wow, that is a terrible... I'm looking at the screen and I'm drawing down here, by the way. First person to comment, it gets drawn. And that's it. Pretty much. That's how it works. So there you go. This is how things work around here. I ask you guys for a random emoji, and the first person to put it in the live chat as I see it, not as you guys see it, as I see it, I'll draw your OC next. Okay? Makes sense? I hope you guys can appreciate the process here. It's very refined. Very, very refined. But that's pretty much it. And I've never done this digitally before, so I hope you guys will forgive me. I'm going to try and be as fast as possible because I know there's a lot of you that want me to draw your original characters, and I want to draw your original characters, but there are limitations here. So I'm just going to do the best I can with what I've got. Well, thank you, Sinista. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Maris Broadcast. I know it's late for a lot of you guys. The next few days are going to be hectic, just so you know. I am moving. So, thank you, Sinista. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And huge shout out to all the members. You guys don't have to do that, but you do. You show some incredible support, and more member stuff coming soon. I'm just in the middle of moving. So don't be surprised if I go radio silent for the next few days. Moving is a long process, and all of my stuff is going to be packaged up, so I won't have access to it. But hopefully this stream in particular will hold you guys over. So that's what we're going to do here. So let's begin. Ooh, how about this? Instead of me just announcing what the next emoji is, how about I draw it, and the first person to interpret it correctly and comment it, I'll do that. How's that sound? With your newfound YouTube money, congratulations, Sinista. Have you reached 100K yet? I know you were really, really close. But let's do that. How does that sound? I will, at least to start. I might end up giving up here, but the goal is experience. We want to do experience. So this will be the first emoji. So bear with me here. So we do that. Then we come over here. First person to comment this emoji, I will draw your OC first. Look, I'm taking advantage of layers. So we're going to do that. Wait. Nope, that's yellow. Still learning how to do all this. Hope you guys will bear with me here. I'm going to try and keep up with the chat as much as possible, by the way, but I got to look between two different screens here, so just bear with me, guys. Bear with me, please. All right, so first person to comment this emoji. There you go. First person to comment that emoji, I'll draw your OC first. How's that sound? Sound like a plan? Oh, so close, Ella. So close. I like to think that someone who just comes into the chat is not going to know. There we go. Oh, Bubble again. Okay. Okay, Bubble. I see you. Congratulations, Bubble. Let me open up your thing here. And don't worry if your name isn't Bubble, just relax. I will be drawing as many OCs as I can today. I just asked for your guys' patience, and now we get to play the fun game of trying to find Bubble Angel 12818 OC. So here we go. Is it in shorts? Oh, looks like it. And let me pull this over. Maybe you guys can see it. No, you can't see it. Okay, that's fine. Let me just look at your table in your post. Oh, I saw that. Believe you me, I saw that. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to try and take a screenshot, I guess. Take a quick screenshot, and then I'll pull it up as a layer that you guys can get a better idea of what it is I'm working with here. So let me just pull this over like that. Let's save it real quick because I have to. Save it to OC redraws, and we'll call this one Bubble. Again, I ask for your guys' patience on all this. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I'm trying to make it as entertaining as possible. I'm just a little overwhelmed, if you can believe it, by all of this, by the outpouring of support, everything. It's wonderful. Okay, there we go. So you guys can see it now. You can see what I am looking at. This is where we're going to be on all this. So, oops. Sorry, I messed up my things here off to the side. There's always technical difficulties. It's never easy. It's always technical difficulties. But this is the drawing this is the OC, I should say, that we're working with. And yeah, I think this is going to be interesting, I think. All right, so we've got... Actually, you know what? I might just keep this. No, we're not going to save that. I might just keep this and do my own interpretation of it. That way, is this what digital artists do? Do they have, I'm not going to trace it, but do they have like inspiration open on their thing? And is this what you guys do? Do you like, I'm just doing my best here. All right, let's say this. Okay, I've got the extra layer there. Thank you, Noelle. Good to see you. You're making an animation. Ooh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, it's only been a couple minutes. We just started streaming, by the way. But I like these things here. Food, I want sleep, I need coffee. Really? Why? Interesting. Not sure what this one over here is saying, but I'm sure it's relatable. Either way, as you guys know, I like to draw things with a twist. So let's just start drawing here, shall we? Looks like it's going to have to be over the image itself. I don't think I can make the canvas bigger. If there is a way, I just let me know because I have no idea. But thank you, Sassy Claw, for being here. Let's do, well, first let's do this. That was the wrong color. Okay. Let's change it to the right color really quick. Let's do this. So we're drawing on a white canvas, if you will. And let's see here. I can always just come over here, do that. Okay, so you guys know what we're working with. Let's see. Congratulations on that, Sinista. Oh man, I remember when YouTube paid me for the first time. It was awesome. And actually, that's the only reason I have access to any of this stuff. It's because of people like you. All of you who have donated in the past. Thank you very, very much. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, so let's draw this OC, shall we? So I'm going to make the stencil a little smaller. I'm just going to follow the same process I did when I was doing things with real, well, this is a real pen, but you know what I mean, with markers and stuff. Let's just, let's do the colors first and then add the detail later. So we're going to use the airbrush here. Wow. Okay, that's a little big. That's a little big. Let's make that a little smaller. Let's use the airbrush here. Yeah, that's a little better. A little better. We'll use the airbrush here, and I'm not entirely sure what colors your character is. Again, if we take a look here. I'm just going to make it up on the fly. We'll say that your character has all the colors of the rainbow, and I can't decide. Let's say this color hair. Just gonna do something like this, you know? We're gonna use the airbrush, do a little bit of shading here on the bottom parts. Gonna do something like that, and then just taking a quick look here. For the face, let's switch over to something a little bit more along these lines here. Yeah, something a little rosier, a little nicer, something like that. Actually, you guys said to use layers. So are you able to do multiple OCs now? Well, yeah, kind of. The hope is that in doing them digitally, I'll be able to not only make them look better. Oh, hey, Vixa, what's up? Aw, thank you, Sinista. Thank you for the 2. Draw your OC Ellie after this? Well, absolutely at this point. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to pull it up here so that it's on the screen so I don't lose it. And let's see here. Is it in a short? Is it in a post? Let's see here. You want Ellie? Ellie's on the end. Also Drone B. Okay. Okay, Ellie has purple hair, right? I believe it's purple. Yeah, I think it's the purple hair one. But there you go. Hey, Prof, if the person that gets picked doesn't have a video of the OC, can the person send a brief description? I guess so. Yeah, but we're just going to play it by ear here. I'm playing it by ear. The hope is that I can get to the point where all of this is faster and I'm able to be a little bit better as an artist all around. That's the hope, at least. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to do my best to learn. There's so many, I don't know if you guys can tell, there's a lot of buttons over here. And it used to be if I wanted to do something, I would just do it. But now I have to find the right button to do it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, it's a little bit more going on here. So we're just going to play it by ear here. I can zoom in, so that's kind of cool. In real life, I would just have to, lean in a little bit more. But, cats or dogs? Ooh, that's a good question. I would say fish, personally. That's just me, though. I am a little bit more of a fish person, if I can be totally honest. Something kind of like this. I don't think there's any right or wrong way to do all of this. I think it's just a matter of what do I want to do and how much time do I want to spend on it. And considering we're on a bit of a time crunch here, I might just end up doing like a little bit of a headshot, at least to start. Will you give me that? Clip Studio, because it has better UI. Yeah, That makes sense. I picked Krita because it was free, and it was recommended by a friend. Hey, American Spheres. But yeah, I don't know. We're just kind of figuring this out on the fly here. I mean, I like it so far. No complaints. It's just it's interesting because I can do more now in hopefully a shorter period of time. But that, I mean, it remains to be seen like how effective I'm actually going to be with all this digital stuff. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Procreate is cool, but oh hey Chimp, how you doing? Chimp with a hand grenade. What's up? I am doing my best here. Okay, that is way too thick. We do not want that. We want something a little bit smaller. Yeah, actually, I don't have to use black anymore. I just realized I don't have to use black. I can go over to the color I was using, make it a little bit darker, and use that as the, well, that's not exactly what I was going for. Maybe something like this. Okay, too big. We're still in way too big territory. I'm hoping, if nothing else, all of you people that already use digital art, I'm hoping you get a nice laugh or maybe a good cringe out of this, because I don't know if you can tell, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing here. Like, we are going all in on all this. Like, is this art? I'm giving you the 80s hairstyle treatment. Was anyone here alive in the 80s? Leave a comment if you were. It's okay if you weren't. I wasn't. Do a little strand like this. Then we'll, I guess, add a layer for the eyes. I'm going to drive. I hope nobody pulls their hair out because of this. I really hope nobody pulls their hair out. Yeah. You tag me in a post with your OC. Thank you. I'll take a look at it as soon as I can. If you'd like to add reference photos to the side of the image, drag and drop a photo file anywhere and click add as reference image. Okay, let's give that a shot. Let me open this real quick. So, drag and drop. Open as new file layer. Insert as reference image. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess that works. Wow, that is huge. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, I see what you mean now. Wow. Okay, it's a lot handier than what I was planning on doing with the background. Or you can hit the thumbtack icon on the left side of the screen. There's a thumbtack icon? Where is the thumbtack? I don't see the thumbtack. Am I an idiot? Am I blind? I might just be inexperienced. You have provided assistance. Thank you. That's good to know. Well, now we've got that right there, which is nice. And now I can focus on drawing a little bit more. I gotta be honest, I'm not happy with this. You can make it smaller? Yes, I can. Well, we've got that there. Shoot. I'm just gonna commit. I'm committing. I seriously thought for a second about just erasing it and starting over, but I think I'm just gonna commit to the bid on this one. Bite the bullet, so to speak, and let's just keep going here, because, oops, what am I on? Am I on the right layer? Oh, I am on the wrong layer, of course. That definitely never happens to any of you guys, right? Being on the wrong layer? Imagine that. Nobody ever does that, I'm sure. Ever. Something like that. Something just like that. And then we'll do, yeah, something kind of like this. Just doing the airbrush for now so I can add details after the fact. So we're doing that. Off topic, you've done a fan season 2 of Murder Drones through writing. Oh, good. Well, you should finish it, hee hee boys. Yeah, that's correct. I have done Murder Drones season 2, and actually I would love to contribute some of my own digital artwork to it in the near future. For anybody who doesn't know, I did draw Uzi with Armstrong's reflection in her display. Really fun. Honestly, not sure how I did it. But yeah, mixing up layers. Okay, I guess it is more common. I was being a little sarcastic, but I guess it's a little more common than I thought, which is cool. That's fine. Do a little something like this. And then since we're having fun here and we're drawing everything with a twist, we're going to come down like this. Just like that. Just like that. Just stay with me here. There's a process. There's a process to all of this. Promise there is a method to the madness. Again, it's about quantity, not quality. So I told myself. So we're gonna zoom in a little bit, and I'm gonna try and add some details. And we're just gonna do, oh, that is the wrong color. Whew. Okay, we'll have fun with the piano, Actual Wizard. Thank you for your help. I'm going to practice off stream for sure to try and, get this down a little bit more, have a little bit more fun with it. I know there's a way to get exact shapes too, but, again, we're not going for that. We're going for something a little different here. Yeah, just like that. We like to have fun around here. We like to have fun. Just a little bit of fun, Not too much. Not too much fun. Too much fun is, well, it's like a birthday party. Imagine if every day was your birthday. You would never have fun. Ever. Is this hair or is this like a... This is... Thank you for all the words of encouragement. I appreciate that. Am I really doing okay, though? I mean, I guess I am trying. Like, that is part of it. I am trying. A lot of people don't even try. Like with the person that mentioned that they wrote a Murder Drone season 2 the other day. We get a little goofy with it. Yeah, you can say that again. I get stories like that all the time where people are like, "Oh yeah, I had an idea for something and I never finished it." My answer is always the same. It's like, "Well, why?" It's like, "I don't know. I just didn't want to." Or I got bored or something like that. And it's like, I feel like you can go back and finish it though. Do I have a favorite insect / bug? Why would you ask me that? What would possibly, why would you possibly ask me that at this moment in time? I would say a praying mantis, maybe. Praying mantises are pretty cool. In my opinion, my humble opinion, my opinion is worth nothing. I understand, but yeah, praying mantises are fun. I like them. But that's just me. Something kind of like that. Well, never let it be said that you could anticipate what I was going to do next. At least I am somewhat maintaining my unpredictable nature. Let me come over here. Again, I'm drawing your OCs with a twist, so don't be surprised when the twist shows up. Yeah, I like that. Let's just pick a new stencil for no reason whatsoever so I can draw the rest of it. Oh boy. Yeah, something down like this. Woo, you have a theory? I am not CG5. Don't even think about bringing that in here. What did you mean when I said Edol versus Armstrong? You said reminds me of episode 8. Oh, I meant episode... Oh, wow, that's too big. Episode 8 of Murder Drones Season 2. You're going to love it. And I'm not going to spoil anything else beyond that. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. Something kind of like that, Yeah, just like that. But I'm not going to spoil anything else. Without going into too much detail, there has been a lot going on behind the scenes, not just in me moving, but also in regards to the other voice actors and actresses, like crazy, crazy stuff behind the scenes. And I wish everyone the best. And if you ever think your life is hard, I just guarantee there's somebody else out there who's dealing with something far, far worse. Far, far worse. So be grateful for what you've got. And yeah, celebrate your life as much as you can. A little bit of shading, a little bit of airbrushing. You know, a little bit of shading here, and then we'll call this one good. I would say I'm sorry, Bubble, but you know, like I said, I'm out here. I'm trying. I'm putting myself, on the line here. For you guys, is this entertaining? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not fun? Okay, we're just gonna call it there. Okay. Just gonna call it there. Okay. Well, there you go, Bubble. I mean, it's just, can I be real? Can I be real, guys? Can I be real? It's not that bad. It's not that bad, I would say. Maybe we should just move on. Maybe let's move on here. Okay. How do I do? Let's just new. Yeah, use this template. Okay. Well done to Bubble on winning. There you go. Feel free to screenshot or whatever you'd like to do. There's your OC with a twist. A very, very solid twist, if I do say so myself. That is horrific and beautiful, and I love it. Well, thank you, Chimp. Thank you, everybody, for your words of encouragement. I did enjoy the... maybe I'll just focus on the airbrushing thing. I enjoy the airbrushing thing. Hopefully it doesn't slow down too much, but all right, let's pick out a new OC, okay? First person to draw. Let me see if I can do this correctly here. I'm just going to spell it out because I don't want to. I'm just going to spell it out, okay? First person to do an emoji. There. First person to do that emoji, I'll draw your OC next, okay? And it's again based on the live chat, based on what I can see, not what you guys can see. So there you go. You look high. Is that really your interpretation? Your character looks high? I would say your character looks like a monster, but you know. Hey, Noel. Congrats, Noel. Noel 2014. Go to channel. That's pretty cool. So Noel, Sinista did send a donation, and as it says at the top of the screen, donators get priority. So don't worry, Noel, I have your channel open. We're going to get to you next, but first I'm going to draw Sinista's OC, okay? So let's save this image really quick to, let's see here. Yep. I'm going to name them after you guys. All right. And then we're going to just, oops. Hold on. Sorry, technical difficulties. There we go. So first thing I'm going to do, we're going to pull up the image here because that's what I do. I'm good at technology. I'm so good. Oh my goodness, I'm so good at technology. Reference image, and there we go. So there's the, okay, thank you so much. Who was it? The Actual Wizard who recommended this? Thank you, The Actual Wizard. This is proving to be quite useful, this particular ability here. This would have been very useful last night, but that's our reference photo right there. So we can, oh, there's the pin. Okay, now I am stupid. Okay, I couldn't see it. So we're going to draw this character with a twist. Now, again, this is what I've been doing so far. This is my image on the right here. So what are we going to do to Ellie is the real question. Well, I mean, I have to at least try to draw at least one robot, right? I mean, I have to do at least one robot. So we're going to try a robot here. So let's start with this. Don't expect the poses to be anything like super crazy either. We're going to try and keep things somewhat simple. Let's see here. Yeah, something like that. I apologize. It's not your eyes. It's what I'm doing. We're going to do the paint thing here first and then go in and add the details later. Just like doing a minifig. If you guys have, not a Lego minifig, but like if you're painting a Warhammer figure, you do the base coats first, then you go in and add the details after the fact. So maybe that's what we'll do on this one. Something like that. Everything starts with a good, like, kind of blackish base coat. And then we'll do something like this, coming down like that, just off to the side like that. And then we'll do the leg, first leg, down like that, and the other leg down like that. All right, I need you to trust the process on this one, okay, guys? So we've got our base coat here. Why do I already feel more confident? You guys are good. You guys are really good. Thank you. Do I have a favorite type of sand? I don't like sand. It's coarse. It gets everywhere. Anyway. Okay. Ellie is originally a robot. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Let's do that. It should be fine since it's digital and not on paper, right? Well, you would think so, but you never know. Also, do I need one of those glove things? You guys know what I'm talking about? That you put over your hand while you draw and stuff? Like, what the heck is reasonable pricing? Yeah, 40K is not the name of the series. It's the price to get into the hobby, which is why I only have one figure, and it's not even official. It's like a custom 3D printed something or other that a friend of mine gave me. Oh, I did yours already. Oh, well, thank you, Noel. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe we'll give somebody else a try since I did already draw yours, but I appreciate you being understanding. Thank you. Everyone go subscribe to Noel ZZ 2014, okay? Show a little support. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come in and add some of the details. Actually, let's start with the hair. Oh, I know how to do this. Look, guys, I'm smart. I know how to do at least one thing. So we come over here. There we go. And now I've got the color. Look at that. See? I'm smart. I know how to do one thing. That's literally it, though. I'm officially out of tricks. That is, that's it. You don't use the glove. Never used one. Okay, that makes me feel good. I mean, they're not expensive. The one I saw was like $5, but I've got, I don't know if you guys can tell, I've got some meaty mitts as I put it in the past. So I don't know if the gloves would even fit me, but either way, you've got an army of Black Templars. Ooh, okay. Hey, at least it's not a guardsman army. I've been told that guardsmen are insanely expensive for some reason. Sinister. Here's hoping. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. You only really use a glove. Oh, if you have a tablet. Okay, I don't have a tablet touchscreen. I have, let me show you guys. I want to be careful because it was almost $100. This is what I'm using right here. It's plugged into my computer. I think there is a Bluetooth option, but I prefer just to let it be plugged in. And it's nice. I like it. And then I've got my like pen right here. Just like a real pen. I mean, it is a real pen, but it's a mouse, basically. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm going to be honest. I have always wanted to do digital art in some capacity. It's been I'm not even kidding, lifelong dream. I mean, lifelong dream. And to finally have one now, thanks to you guys and your donations, because I used YouTube money to get this, so it's awesome. Can I still look at yours? Oh, absolutely. I will do that, Noel. I will look at your OC. But to have this now is just like, it's staggering. I don't know how else to put it. I thank you guys. I can't thank you guys enough. It's amazing. Like, seriously, the fact that I'm able to do any of this right now is, in all seriousness, it's a dream come true. And the only reason I'm not crying is because I don't have any more tears to cry at this point. But yeah, thank you guys so very much for all of this. Seriously. You're going to go and watch, oh, the FNAF 2 movie's coming out. Can I be honest? I haven't seen the first one yet. I've just seen the clips on YouTube. I haven't sat down and watched the first one, so I might go and see the second one, though. Looks pretty good. Let me know. Do I have to go and see the first one before I go and see the second one? I guess no one's really seen the second one yet, so it's a bit of a weird question to ask, I know. But let me know. Did you guys like the first FNAF movie? Do I have a favorite type of fence? Chain link is pretty good, although barbed wire will always have my heart. I am a bit of a barbed wire fanboy. That being said, I am not a barbed wire nerd. I didn't know that those were a thing, but they are, apparently. Uh-oh. Guys, I forgot to start a new layer. Ugh. Oh, that's not good. Oops. Well, all right. Time to spam Control Z. Oh, that's the other thing I know how to do. I have two tricks. I know how to undo, and I know how to... Well, that's okay. It's all right. Let's do this correctly. There we go. All right. Start a new layer. This is going to be the hardest part. I just know it. Like, remembering to start a new layer is the hardest part. For sure. Okay. Come down here like this. Actually, I'm going to use a different stencil. How about that? Got a million. I don't know if these are called stencils. They're brushes is what they're supposed to be. Technically, that's what they are. Let's use a paint. Why not? Why not a paint? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's kind of robotic. Interesting. You're gonna have your hair. Your OC's hair is going to be very what's the Squid Game? The Nintendo Squid Game, to where they shoot paint at each other. What's that game called? I'm totally spacing. Insert Roblox. Oof. Oh, you were? I'm glad, Nova. I made that thumbnail a while ago, the one with Sin blushing, and I just never I never used it. So I'm glad. Hey, what's up, GJ? How you doing? I'm trying digital art for the first time. So here's hoping it's good. Here's hoping it works. We're just kind of going for it, you know? How does this look? That's interesting. It's more texture based. Let's just go back to the pen. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I'll use this one. How's that sound? Yeah, I like that one. That one's good. Yeah, just like a sketch. Like that, and then we scroll down over here. And then I think, because again, we're doing a robot here, so robots are fun for a number of reasons, but to me, the number one reason robots are fun is because there's no rules. You can basically do whatever you want. It's the same for like a Splatoon. Thank you, Splatoon. You got Splatoon hair going on over here. It's like chords though. Kind of cool. We're making this like almost like a Medusatron. Kind of cool like that. Also, somebody let me know if the music stops. I can't hear it. I don't have my headphones on, so you guys can hear the music. I can't. What's my favorite model of hydrogen bomb? The elephant's foot. I don't know. Is this my first time? Yes, this is my first time doing digital art. I genuinely do not know what I'm doing. I'm treating it like traditional art. Oops. And we're just kind of going from there, you know? Just kind of playing it by ear. It's the best I can do right now is play it by ear. So hopefully it's satisfying to you guys. If it's not, feel free to let me know in the comments. But actually, if you have some tips, genuinely, if you have any tips, thank you, Noel. Thank you for being here. If you have any tips for doing digital art, I would love it. Genuinely. Someone already taught me, Wizard taught me about how to drag in a reference photo. So we've got that, which is awesome. I that's pretty much all I know how to do. So yeah, I am learning as we go here. So, yeah, but I love drawing robots. I might make this the robot episode. I mean, I did make Sin the thumbnail and I don't plan on changing it. So maybe we'll do that. But robots are fun for a number of reasons. The biggest reason, in my opinion, being that there's no rules and you can kind of just do whatever you want. You can add an extra shape here. You can do an extra thing there. You can go up here and do a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And no one's going to question it because, you know, it's a robot. It's a robot. What are you going to do? you should probably draw a base sketch layer when you start. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, why wouldn't I sketch? Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Make a sketch first, just like when I draw in real life. I'm trying to figure all this out on the fly, so I apologize in advance. Please don't rip your hair out. Actually, yeah, there we go. Something like that, and then it comes down like this because we got a little bit of perspective here. It's a little twisty, I'll admit. Perspective's a little twisty, but it should be fine. Just like that. Yeah, just like that. Ooh, 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 those fingers. Ooh. Mercedes-Benz. Okay. It was fine to like right there. Tell you what, let's do... Yeah, we'll do 3 fingers on this one, okay? You get 3 fingers. That's it. It's the finger tax. It's taking forever to get verified. Don't worry, Sinista. You should be able to get through with it. It took me a long time too. You'll work out fine. If you have any questions about that, let me know. You can do line art on another layer. You like to keep your characters' faces on separate layers. It's actually a good idea. It's actually very, very good. Do you like doing dragons? Yeah, dragons are cool. Don't get me wrong. I love dragons, but if it came down to either like a dragon or a robot, you best believe I'm doing the robot. Like, come on. Come on. Robots are just more fun to me. I mean, I struggle with some organic stuff, as you guys can, clearly see. So, yeah, being able to, I'm going to give you the murder drone's legs, by the way. Hopefully you appreciate that. And then we have the other leg, like, coming out, like, right here. Something like that. Yeah, something kind of like that. There we go. Then we got our line layer, just like that. How's that? Just like this. I hope you guys, if nothing else, you can see that there's potential here. Like, there's potential. I'm not a complete idiot. I'm not a complete idiot. I have used white for the palm of the hand. Okay, hold on. Let's try that. Let's go down. Let's scroll down. Let's go to white for the palm. I mean, the palm's not really visible because her hand's like... Oh, that's way too big. Hold on. Kind of like that. I think I have to admit, shading is what I'm afraid of, like, most. I am terrified of shading. And it's really on me. I'm not the best in the world at shading. Like, all these lines and bits and bobs and stuff, I can do details forever. Don't you worry about it. But as far as like shading and stuff, I don't know why. It's just always been the case. I struggle with shading. But let's add another layer in here. And then I can start adding a couple more details because I don't want to leave it like that. Actually, I didn't do the face. I just realized I didn't do the face. Okay, hold on. Faces are kind of important. Oh, I forgot I can draw in other colors too. That's cool. That's really cool. I like that. That's new. Used to be I only had black to do everything. But now I can do like different colors. That's fun. I like that. Very fun. That's another point for digital art, in my humble opinion. And it senses like how hard I'm pushing too, which is just like so cool. Wow, that actually looks a lot better than it did a second ago. I like that a lot. Now, I understand that there's plenty of how to do videos and stuff on like YouTube and whatnot. But I got to admit, they're so boring, like so unbelievably boring. Generally speaking, not always, but generally speaking, they are so boring, and I just don't like that. You know, if I'm gonna do something, I want it to be at least a little entertaining, especially if you went through the trouble of like making an entire YouTube video about it. It's like just try and spice it up a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. That's just my humble opinion. Again, opinions don't mean much. At least I know how to use the fill bucket. Do that. Make it a little darker. Oops. And we do that. Yeah. How's that? You should watch art videos to learn and help me a lot. I'm planning on doing it for sure. Again, my schedule is going to be a little weird because I'm moving like starting tomorrow. So everything's got to be unplugged. Everything's got to be packed up. We got to make sure everything is in order. That, you know, the moving company knows what they're doing, and that, you know, I'm taking everything that I need. And it's just, it's just a lot, you know, it feels like a lot at times, but it's, once we're done, we should be done for a while. So, hey, what's up, Glittering Guts? Cool username. So I'm looking forward to that. Ooh, that was almost bad. So kind of like that. Yeah, why not? Go up to black here. Let's add a little bit of shading. Just a little bit of shading. I mean, a little bit of shading. But once the move is done, things should start to work out a lot better, I should say. And I'm excited. I'm very excited because it'll be good going forward. To not like always like all of my stuff. Hey, what's up, sir? How you doing? Writing the script for your next vid. Stream's going good. I'm trying to figure out all this this, I don't know what I even call this. I'm trying to figure out how to do this digital art stuff. It is new territory for me, and I don't like that. Why did I do that? I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know if I'm doing any of this right or wrong, or if there even is a way to do it right or wrong. I need to, you know, I need to just chill. Just need to chill, and, you know, we're figuring it out as we go. Thank you, Digital Form Mongolia. Thank you for tagging me. Yeah. Cool. What is Ligma? Beats me. Somebody tell him what Ligma is. Do something like this. I'm not trying to go like too in depth. We'll add a little bit of detail here and there. I mean a little bit of detail. Because if we stick around too long, I'm going to just get lost in the sauce, so to speak, on the detail work. And I don't want to do that. So we're gonna play it safe here. Just like that. I guess all those years of doing like cartoons paid off in the end, or is yet paying off. I should say. We're not done just yet, but something like that. All right, I could do the digits here, but we're just gonna be like really vague. Oh, there are 4 fingers. I thought there was only 3 for a second. Or 5 fingers. It's 5 fingers. It's what Steve Jobs died of. But what about Candace? Is Candace okay? Is she safe? Is she hurt? Is this what the stream is turning into? Is this the direction we're going? It's the enraged guy. Well said, Vixnova. Well said. If you guys haven't checked out Vixnova 12's channels and Sir Yeluzel's channels, you should. They both have incredible Murder Drones projects. And if you haven't watched Murder Drones Season 2, what are you doing? Go watch it. There's an entire playlist. It's worth it. A lot of us put a lot of hard work into it, and we're going to put even more hard work. Well, I'm going to put even more hard work going forward. We're just waiting on a couple individuals. And yeah, I guess we'll call it there. There we go. I'm gonna call it on this one, okay? Is this good enough for you, Sinista? Are you happy with that? Is it cute? I hope it's at least cute. Do you like that? I hope you like it. Looks kind of good. Thank you, Connie. I appreciate that. Yeah. So after you finish that, can you do my profile picture? Well, we do things a little different around here. We play a little bit of a game. Well, that's okay, GJ. We love having you here. The way the games work is I ask for a specific emoji, and the first person to put it, well, I draw their OC next. So it's a bit of a gamble here. But yeah, you have a cool art style, by the way. Thank you, I guess. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if this counts as an art style. I'm figuring it out as we go, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. I like that I can use black and white for the details. That's kind of cool. It's adorable. Well, thank you, Star Sapphire. Oh man, it's kind of cool. I'll admit, not bad at all. Did I cut corners by making sure that the hair was over the eyes so I didn't have to draw the eyes? Shut up. Anyway, let's do this. Let's do the next one. Do you pay the people you work with, or is it just for fun? It is entirely for fun. Murder Drone Season 2 is a community project. Nobody's collecting a paycheck on it. It is, I write everything, and then I send out the lines, I send out the art prompts, and if people want to do it, they can. And that's it. That's why there's no Discord server. That's why it's all uploaded to my channel. It's pretty cool. Don't be hard on yourself. It's great for your first time. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That does mean a lot. But, all right, there we go. There's that one. Well, it's time to pick, before I forget. So Noelle technically won the last one. I don't know if Noelle is still here or not, but let's see where their OC is. Oh, I think this is it. All right, let me save this really quick. I'm going to at least show you guys what Noelle's OC was. And I'm just going to call this one Noelle. I'm going to show you guys. Noelle has graciously passed on me drawing their OC. Bye, Sinista. You're awesome. So we're just I'm going to show you guys. This is the OC right here. I've already drawn one of Noelle's OCs. And as you guys know, I'm trying to get to everybody. I don't want to do more than one per person, unless they donate, of course. So thank you, Noelle. This is a really cool OC. And hopefully we'll see you again in the near future. But with that, oh dear, what did I just do? I just pressed backspace. Let's just cut that. And then, okay, that's better. All right, so first person to comment a tree in honor of Christmas, I guess. First person to comment a tree, I will draw your OC next. And remember, we're not playing favorites here. I don't promise to do anyone's OC. It's just a bit of a game here. It's a bit of a game. So, first person to comment a tree, I'll draw your OC next. All right, Mr. Chris Cartoons. Congratulations. Oh, I love the Christmas trees, guys. Very fun. Mr. Chris Cartoons. If your name isn't Mr. Chris Cartoons, don't worry. I'm going to try and get to as many people as possible. So, let's see here. Ooh, very, very good. I see some Five Nights at Freddy's artwork here. Oh my gosh. Dude, your art is sick. Oh, dude, that's awesome. All right, but which one is your OC is my question. Which one's your OC? Animation test? CG5? Is it the CG5 video? Is that it? Is that really it? He has two in the same animation. I'm going to just do one, okay? Is it the animation test short? Is it in a post? Where is it? You got to make your OCs obvious to find, guys. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick a random picture and draw that. Okay, there's the Earth. I'm not drawing another planet. I still cannot believe there are people whose OC, quote unquote, their OC is a planet. That is so... Okay, here's... which is this? Okay, all right, let's do this. I think this is it. Is it the yellow guy? We're just gonna do this right here. Okay, this is the character I'm going to draw. Let me bring it up here so you guys can see it. Just bear with me 1 second. I apologize. Going as fast as I can here. Mr. Chris Cartoons. There we go. Then we come over here and I pull it into the thing so you guys know what I'm talking about. There we go. All right, so this is the character I'm going to draw, okay? For Mr. Chris Cartoons. Great frame, by the way. I have to say, great frame. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like this. It's good. Entertaining, even. Very, very nice. Let's see here. What are we going to do with this? Because this is basically like a little bit more detailed of a stick figure. And I think I know what to do. I think we're just going to stick with the robot the robot thing. That one is so bad. What are you talking about? It looks fine. We're going to stick to the yellow. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting I don't have to... Oh, wait. Here we go. Stick to the yellow. And let's just start going, shall we? I'm going to do another robot thing. Again, don't expect too much. And by too much, I mean don't expect like a hyper detailed image or anything like that. We're just going to have fun with it, okay? Just going to have fun with it. This is basically a stick figure for now, but just bear with me here, okay? We're just doing the basic rough outline. All right, now we've got that. Then we come over here. I want to get this down to where I can start drawing your guys' OCs in like 5 minutes tops. That would be really cool, I think. That would be nice. Hi, Mochi. What's up? I can make him Pac-Man. Oh, now you've given me an idea. Now we're thinking here. All right, I like that idea. Let's do that. Let's make him Pac-Man, shall we? Zoom in a little bit. Get an idea. So we're going to come... Oh, that's the wrong color. Actually, no. Maybe that is the right color. Just make it a little darker. Something kind of like that. And Pac-Man is like this. Just like this. Yeah, there we go. Again, we're not trying to be perfect here. We're trying to be funny. Yeah, just like that. There we go. And then we're going to add more details, obviously, as we get further in here. But I'm going to give you a nice, like, squatty kind of neck. Just like this. Nice squatty neck. You've been hitting the gym, feeling good. This isn't just your average, everyday Pac-Man. This is Mr. Juicy Pac-Man. I don't like that. Do not refer to fictional characters as juicy. Word of the wise. Ugh. There we go. Got the thumb like right there. The knuckles. Just down like that. I don't know if that counts as knuckles, but you get the point. Then we're gonna come down kind of like this. Here we go. This is how you know that this character means business. You guys ready for this? Yeah, you know what time it is. Muscle. There you go. Absolute roided up is what we're doing. We are doing Monsieur Pac-Man. Mr. Universe Pac-Man. Oh gosh. Is this entertaining to you guys? Is this funny? Are we doing like, is this funny yet? We'll do something like this. And then we'll do, I'll add an extra layer here. so that I can do this. We're going to do... You won't be able to see it super well, but it's there. We're going to give them... Do you guys even know what these are? The shake 'em weights? You guys know what the shake 'em weights are? Please tell me you know what the shake 'em weights are. Oh, man. I hope you guys know. That meme, never let that meme die. The thing is, I remember those from before they were memes. Like, genuinely. I remember when those ads popped up on the TV and everybody just collectively went, why? That's just weird. Why, though? That's the South Park bit. Oh, they were crazy long before South Park, believe you me. Okay, we got the shake weight right there. Let's go back to the detail color. Come down like this. Okay, we gotta make sure that you go full in on Mr. Universe, okay? So we're gonna give you one of these. Just think of Saitama from oh wow, why is it so big? Hold on. It doesn't have to be that big. Okay. Yeah, something like that. There we go. When Saitama is trying out to join the Hero Association, he's got like the little thing on. This is so cursed. Okay. We're going to do the legs. Because Pac-Man doesn't skip leg day. Super Pac-Man does not skip leg day. Big old calves. And then he's got tiny feet. Tiny little feet. Pac-Man has tiny little feet. Actually, they're facing the wrong way. I just realized. He's got tiny little feet, big toes, like this, and tiny little feet. Just like that. Oh, look at the tiny little feet from Mr. Pac-Man. Wow, he is so buff, so powerful. Much power from Mr. Pac-Man. Look at that. The big toe is going to be like right there. Just like that. Yeah. Okay. Wow. That is a... Don't look at that foot. Don't look at that. Okay. Oh, please nobody clip this. For the love, please. Nobody clip this. Oh my gosh. You know what? I was worried. I'll admit, I was pretty worried. Okay, that's too big. I was worried going into this digital art stuff that I wouldn't be able to be funny. Okay, now it's too small. Just right. There we go. I was very worried. I'm not so worried anymore. I'm going to be honest. Not so worried at all. I think we're going to be just fine. Okay, shall we just call it there? I think we should just call it there on this one. That seems pretty good by my reckoning. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part. Okay, almost forgot. Hang on. Gotta There we go. Well, I hope you're happy. Thank you, Vixnova. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Chris Cartoons, for sharing your OC with me. I hope you enjoyed the slightly disfigured yet somehow muscular Pac-Man that I've turned you. This is art. Guys, I think we peaked. This is, yeah, the feet, Zach. Ugh, I know. He's got ape feet. You know how they've got like an opposable thumb on their feet? That's Pac-Man for you. If he was an actual man and less Pac. Or maybe more Pac. Depends on who you ask. My pleasure, Mr. Chris Cartoons. I appreciate you being here. With that, let's do a quick review for anyone who hasn't seen them. So the first one we did, this was our first. Oh man. And then we did our second one right here, which turned out pretty cute. All things. I do see it now that you guys have brought it up. That turned out kind of kawaii. Not bad at all. And then we got this one. This is our latest one. Swole man, six pack man. That's it. Yo, crate the crate. That's the best name. I'm going to put that on here. This is six pack man. There you go. I like that. Six pack man. Man, imagine coming into the stream like right now. That would be insane. All right. Well, with that, I think it's time we move on to whoever's next. Yeah, my man sure is packing. Thanks, Jim. Thanks very much. Okay, so let's go. Okay, that's enough out of you. Let's just take you and let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, can you guys hear my dog? Can you guys hear my dog? That's nice. All right, let's put them in timeout for a little bit because that wasn't very nice. Anyway, let's see. First person to comment a dog. How about that? First person to comment a dog emoji. I'll draw your OC next. How's that sound? Can you draw E-doll? Oh, you know what? Hold on, everybody. Stop. How about this, Vixnova? I used to do these a lot. Do people do art trades anymore? Like, I loved doing art trades back when I first got my start on TikTok doing art. Of course, it was all traditional. But tell you what, Vixnova, I'll draw E-doll if you draw Armstrong. How's that sound? What do you think? Yes, we are trying some digital art for the first time. I mean, Vixnova, I anxiously await your response. What do you think? You don't have to. I'm totally putting you on the spot. You'll do an art trade? Okay. I'd be happy to do that if you'd like. I can draw E-doll. I'd have to pull up a picture of E-doll. Do you have me on Discord? I can look up your YouTube channel. Hold on. Nova. I know so many Novas at this point. It's actually kind of crazy. Okay, there you are. I just need a picture of E-doll or Eldritch Doll, by the way. You guys are in luck. We're gonna get some Murder Drones art up in here. You can send it to me on Discord if you'd like. As soon as you send me that image, I'll put it in here. But yeah, I think, did you make a post about it? I see a lot of doll pictures, a lot of very good doll pictures. Oh, here we go. Okay, I found there's a post here on Vixnova's channel. Let me save this really quick, and then I'll show you guys what I'm going to draw next. Okay. Oh, first, let me come over here. Let's open new. Yep. Okay. You guys can look at this while I'm pulling this up here. I'm just going to call it Vixnova. Okay, then we come over here. So this is what I'm going to draw, or attempt to draw right here. You guys can see that is very, very good artwork. This is from the incredible Vixnova, who you guys should all go subscribe to. But yeah, if you can't add me on Discord, then just like, I don't know. Usually it's usually something on, I forget what it was. A couple of people were having that problem where they couldn't add me on Discord, and it wasn't on my end. It was something on like you don't accept friend requests from other people or something like that. She's so cute. I love her, says Vixnova. Well, I do agree that it is a horrifically cute kind of character. I do love this design though. And what's my Discord? I'll just put mine in the chat. Why not? There you go. That's my Discord. Feel free to send me a friend request. I may or may not respond to the general chat, but Vixnova, I anxiously await your response. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I think this will be a fun little art trade. Let's do, that is such a random comment, Mr. Chris Cartoons. Bro, this is him talking, not me. Bro, I can't get over how beautiful this ugly cat is next to me right now. Okay. On that note, let's let's draw this, shall we? So I'm going to keep the reference photo like right here. I apologize. I'm going to cover it up a little bit. But it should actually, I'll make it a little, I'll put it up here. There you go. So we'll do this. We'll take a little break from doing OCs for just, well, this is technically an OC. So I'm going to draw Vix Nova's OC. Cause just doing incredible work across the board. And let's draw, shall we? Let's try and draw this. This is going to be to the best of my digital abilities. I apologize if it's not like really, really cool, but, I'm going to do my best here. Shall we? I'm going to do my best. Artwork is so much fun. Anyway, let's get this started here. So first things first, I guess we'll just take this red here and we'll add a little bit of color here, just a little bit, just to give an idea of like what we're going to be doing here. I have an idea of what I'm going to do, but yeah, let's see here. Sorry if I just blew into the mic. Oh, is the music over? You guys were supposed to tell me when the music's over so I could restart it. There we go. All right, now it's a party. Let's see. You've never watched Murder Drones. Well, there's no time like the present to start. No time like the present, I should say. Let's see here. So we're going to have our head up here. And we're going to do like crazy proportions. Neck, back coming around. Leg out like that. Other leg down like right there. We're going to do our first hand coming up and then other hand just like off to the side, like right there. If this doesn't make any sense to you, don't worry. I'm about to make it make sense to the best of my abilities. Let me come over here. I'm going to take one of the darker colors, and now we go in and let's start adding some of the details here. So we're gonna do head's gonna be like down, kind of like this. Something, actually no. Kind of like this. Hair is going to be over here. This is my interpretation of this character, by the way, is how we're going to go about this. Bart Simpson. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do something kind of crazy like this. It's going to come up kind of like this. Kind of like this. How about this? How about for this one? We'll do like a rough sketch, so to speak. And then what I can do is when I'm not streaming, I can sit down, hopefully before I move. And it looks interesting, not gonna lie. Well, thank you. I can sit down and add a little... Actually, no, what am I saying? Let's just do it here. Who cares? I make the rules. It's my stream. I make the rules and I say, we're doing this now. So this is what we're doing. We're drawing Eldritch Doll. Because that's what I want to do right now. And this is technically an OC, so don't nobody come out the woodwork and be like, hey, why aren't you drawing OCs? This is literally an OC. So we'll do something kind of like this. All right, we'll do that. So that's the head layer, and then we're going to do... Let me rename that, actually. Head sketch layer. Oh, man, I'm such an artist. I'm such an artist, guys. Look at this. Hey, JJ, what's up? I'm learning how to do digital art in real time. So we're going to do something kind of like this. Down like that. Need to move this out of the way over here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, just like that. Get a little bit of the scratch art treatment. How's that sound? Dementia? What? Anyway. Dementia? What? I call it dementia. Rhymes with grug. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about with that. We're going to make the elbow extra pointy, because of course it is. Just like that. And then I think what we'll do is we'll add a little bit of spines off to the side here. Something kind of like this. Never let it be said that I can't draw monsters. I can absolutely draw monsters. Just like that. Sorry, I'm getting into this. This is fun. I know it looks like I'm not having fun right now. I am having a lot of fun. This is cool. And this is surreal to me. As I mentioned before, I never thought I would be doing digital art, like, at all. Ever. So the fact that I am doing digital art in front of a live audience is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. What do you mean? What do you mean this is good? You guys are just... Don't lie. This is not good. This is passable at best. It's a sketch. It is a sketch, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, just like that. Like this, I don't look at this and see good art. I look at this and see a mess that I have to clean up. Which, I mean, to be fair, you know, that's kind of the point. All right, I'm going to make a choice to make the feet, or the legs, I should say, extra chonk. So they're going to be kind of like disassembly drone legs, but instead of like the cute little points like this, instead of something like that, we're going to make them a little chonkier. Because chonk is the way to go. I like my legs like I like my women. Complete. What'd you think I was going to say? You look at this and see a masterpiece? Well, thank you, I guess. I love how you use the red as a guide. Well, I explained this earlier. It's kind of like when you're painting a mini. I haven't painted any minis, but when I see other people do it, they start with like the base coat of paint and they go in after the fact and add all the details. So I'm kind of taking the same approach here where, yeah, we're just going nuts with it, you know? So something similar. The nice thing is it doesn't have to be like perfect. In fact, the more disfigured and monstrous it is, the more it fits the character. In my humble opinion. Okay, I got something like that. At least it's a bit of, would you call this dynamic? Is this a dynamic pose? This is what we're going off of on the left here. Is this dynamic? It looks like intestine. Ooh, that's a good way to put it. Who are we drawing? So this is Vixenova. They've done an incredible AU for Murder Drones, and I absolutely love it. Based prop. Thank you, I guess. Yeah, so is this dynamic? Would you guys call this dynamic? I would think it's dynamic. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a static pose, especially, you know, if you're just starting out, but I like being a little crazier, a little funky, you know? Okay, we've got a good sketch. Let's call this a sketch. And now we can go in and, I guess, start adding the details. Although, I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure how much detail work I actually need to do, because it looks pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Yeah, there we go. Come out like this. And then for the displays, it looks like there's just two little specks here. I'm going to be honest. I think that Murder Drone's characters are spookiest when you can't see their eyes. Like it's just a black screen. So I think we're going to make sure to flip the canvas every once in a while. How do you do that? How do you flip the canvas? Oh, wait, is it up here? That didn't do anything. What am I doing? Is it this one? What am I doing here? I could have sworn this was the right button. She typically has no eyes. Okay, good. Good. I'm doing something right. That's good to know. Okay, I don't know how to flip the image. I'm going to be honest. Hit M on the keyboard. Oh, okay. Is that... What is the point of this? Am I animating? Is this animated? Am I an animator yet, guys? It's like that one drawing got them at least in the Thet variant. Okay, cool. Oh, it's for symmetry? Okay, well, I will admit I'm definitely not trying to be symmetrical on this one, but even so, I think this is fun. This is cool here. We'll do something kind of like this. Something like scratchy almost. It'd be like a void. The solver of the absolute, the void, is what this drawing is. Yeah, I could have filled it in, but this feels more appropriate. We do that, and then the mouth comes down like this. I'm going to make the mouth extra spooky, extra big and spooky. How's that? Ooh. Ooh. Extra creepy. All right, then we come down here like this. Oh, that's way too small. Okay, we're going to come over like this. Just like that. Got to add the teeth in. It kind of looks like she's wearing lipstick. I'm not going to lie. Oh, man. It's okay, though. It's okay. We will do things. We'll do it right here. There we go. Add all the teeth in like this. The number one goal is to learn. It's like the teeth are cracking into each other almost. Extra spooky. They're not shaped right. Just like that. You guys see the vision? You see what I'm going for here? We'll add some extra small ones in the back here to give the impression there's multiple layers, because anything that, you know, hints at shark teeth, like multiple layers of teeth, is cooler in my book. Instantly cooler if it's got extra teeth. So that's what we're doing with this. Again, apologies if I don't see your comment in the chat. I am doing my best to keep up with it. Flipping the canvas helps during sketching and posing because it forces you to look at it from a different angle. Ow. Speaking of different angle, what angle has my neck been at? All right, that's good to know. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. The scariest thing of all, poor dental hygiene. I agree. Have you flossed recently? Have you? Did you floss? Oh, I forgot. There's a tongue. Let's add the tongue here. We need a tongue. Let me see here. Where's the tongue going to go? Oh, I know where the tongue's going to go. Hold on. It's going to come up like this. Well, let's make it a different color here. Let's go like all black for this one. Almost all black. So the tongue is going to come out like this and then up right there. Yeah, just like that. It's going to come out like that. Oh, actually, tongue should probably be top layer. Okay, yeah, something like that. All right, there we go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do for the tongue, I'm gonna take this stencil, we're gonna make it a little thicker, and we're gonna do, wow, that is not right. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Something kind of like that. Going into the roof of the mouth there. Bulging out and all that does not look good. Okay. Ugh, I had a vision. I had a vision in mind. And it's just like, how are we going to do this? I'm trying to do like the Venom thing where it comes out and like wraps around over the top so you can kind of see it. But yeah, it's just my thing. How long have I been playing? Playing what? Blind Spot? Heck yeah. Kind of like that. Honestly, that's not bad. It's not bad. Something kind of like that. Maybe we'll just do that. How's that sound? Do something kind of like that, and then we can come up here and zoom in a little bit, change the size, and then add a little bit of detail just on the edge, you know? Kind of like this. Yeah. Ew. Nice and gross. And then for added detail, we come back over here to our history button. Yeah, just like that. Almost like there's, it's either dripping or hair or something, you know? Hopefully, I mean, it could be both. That's the reality of it. How's that? Wow, compare, okay, so this is what we've got so far. Compare this image right here with, compare this with the last, with this. I mean, it's not a fair comparison by any means. I spent way less time on 6 Pac-Man than I have this one so far. But even so, you know, I might be able to do this digital art thing after all. I might be able to. Maybe. Maybe. Just a thought. Just a thought. Well, if you do end up leaving, Chem, thank you for being here. Yeah. This is pretty cool. I think this is pretty good so far. I'm liking where this is going. Okay, does she still have... I'm going to assume she still has the... Oops. I'm going to assume she still has the purple hair, because what we're going to do next is I'm going to come in here. Excuse me. And we're going to do the closest that I can to it. It's a little darker, I would say. It's like this shade of purple. Something like that, you know? And we're going to do... I'm going to use a fun stencil for the hair. And that's it. Maybe a little bit of detail here and there, but... Oh, how's this? What does this look like? Oh, yeah. Well, actually, that's grass. Who's going to know, though? Who's going to know? Let's see here. Okay, good. So she does still have the crazy hair. How's this one look? You know what? Maybe I'm being too ambitious. I will admit when I am wrong. I might be a little too ambitious right now. Let's, maybe I'll just do this. Yeah, that's good. That looks like hair. I think that looks like hair. I don't do chicken scratches a lot. I mostly do long strokes. I am all about the scratch. I am all about the chicken scratch. Believe you me. Believe you me. I am all about it. That is like my art in a nutshell is the chicken scratch. I don't know why. It just is. And I will be adding more detail to this, so don't panic. Yeah, this is just the beginning here. And then it comes down like this. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Nice and messy. That's what we want. We want messy. Want nice and over the top and messy. Oop. What is that? Oh, that's the arm. That's the arm. Okay. Okay. Good. That's the arm. I was like, there's no way I made the hair come out that far. I didn't. Glad to know I'm not like super crazy. Okay, we're going to do something like this. Use many slightly different shades of colors for really nice hair texture. Okay, I like that. Hey, welcome back, Sinista. Any Pokemon fans here? Pfft, obviously. Look at me. Okay, we'll do that. Then we'll come in and do a little darker with this one. See? Told you to trust the process. Already looks better. Oops. Yeah, just like that. Another banger from the actual wizard. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. 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 It's looking good. It's looking good. I repeat, this drawing is something I might actually... Oh. It might actually be something I'm proud of. It's good. Oops. It's looking better. Genuinely. I think. Okay. Oh, no. See. I'm scared. Okay, trust the process. That's it. Trust the process. Let me come up here, make it a little darker. Oh, yeah. That's it, coach. Trust the process is right. It's like almost black. Wow. If someone were to just jump into this stream, they might actually be under the impression, just by looking at this, that I'm some kind of artist. Imagine that. Imagine using AI to just make an image for you and never actually like going out and trying yourself. Imagine doing that. Like seriously, like genuinely. Because like if I just like did what that one commenter said a while ago and just kind of gave up and started using AI for everything, like I never would have learned, this never would have existed, for one. And I never would have learned how to use the tools that I've already learned to use today. Seriously. Isn't that crazy? That's not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Okay. Let's come over here. Is it this one? Yeah, that's the one. All right, let's keep adding detail here. I'm going to keep, what did someone call it earlier? Chicken scratching? I'm going to keep chicken scratching. Except I'm going to make it a little bigger. So I noticed that the original image here, if we look at it, so there's like these spines. There's these spines on the back, like right here. And I don't know if you can really see the back on mine. I've got the little spines back here. Little spines like that. And that's fine. You know, that's good enough. Good enough. Aw, thanks for being here, Crazy Harley. Mudkip and Swampert. Ooh, that's some good taste right there. I will admit I'm more of a Ditto fan myself. So we've got the spines. They're there. They're present, but the focus is more on the character itself. I do like the arrows though. There's like these arrows on the character itself. I kind of like that. It's a very Sin thing. I know that was started by someone in the community, but I think it's pretty good. It's kind of cool. Let's darken up these lines a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, wait. New layer. Aha, see, I'm learning. New layer. Lore. Lore. It's the lore. All right, we got that. And then the hand kind of gets lost in the hair a little bit, which is okay. But then we're going to... Okay, that was way too thick. Kind of like that. I like it. It's almost like a... Have you seen people with those, like, the tattoos where it's like vines? It's pretty cool. You looked away for 1 second, now the hair looks so good. Well, thank you. I like the hair. I think the hair turned out pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. I'm going to do something kind of like this, though. And then, okay, it comes around the shoulder like that. There's a connecting point right there. Then I'm going to add some of my own little details. Stuff kind of like that. Yeah, just like that. When in doubt, when drawing a robot, when in doubt, add lines. Add more lines. Because it tends to work out. Somehow. We're not sure how, we're still studying it, but generally speaking, when in doubt, add lines. Okay, let's get rid of that last one. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. All right, so now we come over here. The neck is like right here. Put this one beneath the paint layer, if I do say it. Yeah, the neck's like right there. Are you guys okay if I zoom in? Is that okay? Can I zoom in on the image? The arrows are very important to Absolute Control's story. Okay, that's good to know. Well, I'm glad I remembered to include them. Amazing shading on the hair. Thank you. Thank you. I was making it up as I went. But I'm going to zoom in so we can actually, like... Oops. Do a little bit of work here on the neck. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come up here, go to... gray, make it much smaller. Just add a little bit of shading on the neck. Just a little bit of shading so you know the colors are there. Okay, and then we're going to go back. Let's see. Yep. Come up like this. So the real question is, what do we do next? Because we've got all of this to work with. This is our canvas, so to speak. Literally, it's our canvas. You should check out at Sam Does Arts. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I probably would improve a lot. Are the videos entertaining, though? That's the thing. See, Actual Wizard, thank you. No one commenting on the YouTube stream. Are we watching the same stream here? Because I'm pretty sure we are. Pretty sure there's a lot of people that are commenting. You got better with the line art. First doing digital art, and you're many times better than me. Well, it's not my first time doing art. It's my first time doing digital art. And there's still so many buttons. I don't know what I'm doing with the buttons. I appreciate it, though. Thank you for the encouragement. This is a bit of a passion project, I will admit. I'm loving it so far. I really am. I'm loving this. This is fun. Okay, let's add the arrows here. There we go. And then this one will be shaded a little darker because it's in the background. Not the foreground, the background. So we'll shade it just a little bit. Just like that. There we go. Something like this. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. But this is what we have to work with here. We've got this whole thing here. So the question is, like, what do we do with this? What do we do with this? I think we start riffing. Like jazz. There's no rules. It's just whatever we can do on the fly. How's that sound? I think we start riffing. What do you guys think? Jazz or jazz? It's J-A-S, but I pronounce it jazz because jazz is cool. Jazz is interesting. I'm glad you guys like jazz. I did make an entire shirt. I'm going to show off the shirt real quick. Bear with me here. I did make this shirt up in the corner here. That is real. That was hand drawn by yours truly, not digitally. It's a real picture, and I turned it into a really cool shirt. It's also a sticker and a hat and a bunch of other stuff. So check it out. ShopRoughShirt@myspreadshop.com. Jazz it up. But it's official MD Season 2 merch that doesn't violate Glitch's copyright, because that's important. You like jazz? But yeah, we're gonna do it like jazz. Art is a lot like jazz, in that there's no rules. You kind of just do it. Just kind of make it up as you go, you know? So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to do something along these lines. No pun intended. Something kind of like this. They almost look like stretch marks. Ugh. Oh, that's a horrible thought. The character like stretching and pulling, not like real stretch marks, where it's like, okay, somebody put in some work here, or it's a part of their life. Like, no, this is like unnatural stretch marks. Ugh, what an awful thought. Kind of cool though when you think about it. Then we're gonna do something kind of like this for the inside area. Yeah, like, ugh. It's like. Ugh. The more I think about it, it's like, ugh. Who'd win, Professor Edel or Armstrong? You got to tell me. I don't want to give any spoilers away. And I also don't want to assume about your series. I will say, though, and this is something to consider. So Eldritch Doll is like the pinnacle of drones, right? You've got regular worker drones, you've got disassembly drones, then you've got solver drones. And this is the apex of all solver drones right here. It's a really, really cool design and a really cool character, I have to say. I love what you've done with them. That being said, and I'm not saying this because I'm biased, I'm saying this like genuinely, if I can push up my nerd glasses for 1 second. Armstrong is technically a Sentinel, and Sentinels were designed to, destroy drones. So if you take a regular Sentinel and you scale it up to something that's, equipped to handle Eldritch drones, which is what Armstrong is, then I don't think Doll's going to have a good time. I'm not saying one would definitely win over the other. I'm just saying that it's going to be a little bit more complicated than this character would definitely beat this character. Oh, I just realized something. Oh, okay, there's a midsection area on your... Sorry, I'm swear I'm not changing the subject. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, you see this right here? This part of the character? It's black. There's like it's the drone part, like the stomach area. It's like, I totally forgot that. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing here, so bear with me here. Are you saying Eldritch Doll makes a cameo in your series? Not Eldritch Doll, but there's plenty of Eldritch characters, I will say. Well, not Eldritch characters, but there's plenty of Eldritch-like characters, if that makes sense. I'm going to do... yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Nah, I should make it lower. Hold on. Sorry, I should make it lower. Okay, we'll put it right here. How's this sound? Put it right here, about where the spines are. Then we'll go down like this. It do go down, though. Something like that. See what I'm going for? It's like nice and veiny and gross and still muscular and stuff. It's still, ugh. Okay, no, it needs to be black. It needs to be black. How tall is Armstrong? How tall's Armstrong? Armstrong is, I don't know the exact height of a Tyrannosaurus, but Armstrong is a little bit taller than that, like a full-grown Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's big enough to where he fits, like he has to have special doors that he can go through that are big, like extra big. And I know we just put in all that detail there, but we're going to cover it up because that's what art is. Armstrong is big enough. Think of Star Wars, you know, the hangars where they have all the ships. He basically, his head almost touches the ceiling. No, that's not accurate. Just look at a T-Rex. A T-Rex's size. Do I watch Stranger Things? I haven't watched the latest season though. You know what we're gonna do with that? I just realized I probably should not have. Wow, that looks crazy. That looks crazy. I just realized I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's add a new layer. That's always the answer. We add a new layer, and then we come over here like this. We do something scratchy like that. How's that? How's that sound? Yeah, like that. And then we, where is it? Opacity. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's you get the idea. It's still there, but okay. Anyway, let's add a new layer. And let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat and draw at the same time. Do you believe Armstrong's Eldritch Doll is a lot bigger? Yes, I agree. There are some details I'm not sharing with you, though. She's 60 feet tall and maybe, like, I don't know, 10 to 15 feet wide. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm hesitant to tell you, like, the details, because Armstrong's obviously got a little bit more than your average Sentinel. He does have, you already know this though, he does have the giant spotlight in the middle of his head, and that is really, really good at paralyzing drones. So just remember that. And I'm trying so hard not to spoil episode 8. There is so much more. You'll see what I mean. I don't want to spoil anything. This conversation is very interesting, is all I'm going to say. It's very interesting that it's coming up before episode 8 comes out. I could be totally wrong on the size too. I'm not going to stop and look up his size. He's a little bit... I could be totally wrong. I don't know how big... Okay, he's big enough. Armstrong is big enough to where an entire disassembly drone can fit in his mouth, if that makes sense. Definitely not as big as Eldritch Doll, as E-Doll by any means. But still, you know, decently sized, if I do say so myself. Decently sized for a giant robot T-Rex. He is as big as he needs to be, though. Just remember, okay, I don't know how the feet look, so we're just going to do more of this. Again, this is my interpretation of the character. Something kind of like this. You guys have no idea how hard it is to not just like be super impatient, especially as I'm waiting on like artists and voice actors to finish their stuff and get it to me so I can edit everything together. Cause like there's so much cool stuff, and I write stuff that I think is cool, obviously, just like I draw stuff that I think is cool to draw, like this. But like there's so much that I want to do, and there's so much I want to tell you guys about to get you excited, but I know that it's a bad idea to do that because it's, you know, not everyone's done with their work, and what's the point in hyping everybody up if the work's not done yet? So I'm trying hard. I'm trying my hardest over here. Okay. We're going to come in with the darker side of things here. Going to darken it up just a little bit, add some shading, some subtle shading. on the sides, some subtle shading in the back there. Just like that. In that area right there, the little crevasse. Come down. Like 3 drones can fit in Doll's Mouse, I guess, then. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know exactly how big drones are, but they're big enough. I want to say they're like 4 feet tall, something like that. Hey, what's up, Orca? How you doing? If storytelling takes a while along with art, imagine how long animation takes. Oh, believe me, I know. I've done animation before. I took an entire animation course in school, and I posted... Actually, a few of my animation videos should still be up on my channel. But, yeah, I didn't realize that keyframes were a thing, so I was drawing every individual frame from scratch. And it was not a fun time, which is why I stopped doing animation. I'm going to pick it up again, though. Definitely going to pick it up again. Okay. All right, so that's good there. I do want to add a little bit more detail, though. I want to add a little bit more detail. Again, we're just kind of doing a little bit of a sketch here. Nothing too crazy. Not trying to win any awards or anything. We're just having fun. I do think the image of stretch marks, though, that's what's getting me. That is definitely what's getting to me on this one. It's just so contorted. Everything is so contorted and in the wrong... It's in like the wrong-ish place. It's pretty good. I think an artist made this, guys. Definitely not me, though. According to the internet, I am not an artist. Not at all. Some have even called me frauds because I didn't draw their OCs, even though I never promised to draw their OCs. Looks good so far. Thank you. Thank you, Vixa. R5. She's silly. Yeah, they're 4 feet. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, 4 feet tall sounds about right. Yeah, isn't it funny how offended people will get over absolutely nothing at all? So anyway, pineapple on pizza. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. We're not opening that can of worms, even though I kind of just did. Yeah, something kind of like that. Gonna tighten up these lines in here, just like that. I think my number one takeaway from this stream so far is that digital art does not have to be super complicated. And I know that's a weird thing to say when the drawing looks like this, but I was expecting to take like hours upon hours upon hours drawing all this. Like, I didn't think that there was a fast and easy way to draw digitally. Kind of like the lips thing here. I think we're just going to leave that. I want to try it at some point. Yeah. Haven't had pineapple on pizza? Crap. I opened a can of worms, didn't I? I apologize. It's not that big an issue, guys, okay? It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Why did I sound so British in my head? It's infuriating. I just offended all of the British viewers. Wow. Maybe I should stop. I think this image is getting to me. It's doing pretty good so far. It's just like... Ooh, I know what to do. Okay, hold on. I remember. I learned something not long ago. I've got these texture things here. See that? I got these texture images. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and I'm going to make it way smaller. Yeah, something like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some texture here. So is it cheating? Yes. Do I care? No. Something just like that. Make the character. Orca Arts for 20. So awesome you got into digital art. Thank you. Thank you so much, Orca. Holy crap, you didn't have to do that. Well, okay, huge shout. I know you just got here. The only reason I was able to get this on Cyber Monday is because of your guys' donations. Like over the past year, I've been saving up all the money that you guys have donated, and I was finally able to get this. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Actually, you guys have made all of this possible, and hopefully going forward, I'll be able to give you guys even better content. And yeah, you're an absolute legend for that. Thank you, Orca. Seriously. Completely cannot do this without you guys. Genuinely. You are awesome for that. Okay. Just a little bit more of this. Oh. I mean a little bit more. Just like that. Okay, that one went out of frame. No, I don't like that. Okay, just less is more, right? Less is more with this stuff. Seriously though, Orca, you are an absolute legend for that. You did not have to do that, and you did anyway. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously. You guys are literally making all of this possible. You're literally making my dreams come true. And I appreciate that. And I will not forget it. You best believe that. Okay. Then what we're going to do is the last thing, and then I'm going to stop. So we've got... That is way too big. Good gravy. Okay. Make that smaller. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm on the wrong color. On the wrong color. There we go. Yeah, just like that. Adding some cool texture here. This looks really good. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. It almost makes it look veiny, you know what I mean? I'm imagining, like, Eldritch Doll is almost like a character that's had their skin peeled back. If you have any idea what that looks like if you've ever... I'm not going to give an example. You know what I mean? Like, Eldritch Doll is a character that is fleshy, unnaturally fleshy. And that's where all this is coming from. It's like, yeah, it looks like vein, almost like, what are they called? Velcro veins or something like that. It's just like, it's unnatural. It's like, you know what I mean? And it goes, oh dear, goes across the whole thing, just about. Yeah, just like that. A little bit on the hands too, especially the hands. Ooh. Is this gross enough for you yet? Oh, it's so gross. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's great. Okay, then we'll add a little bit. Yeah, a little bit to the face there. There we go. At least the hair is pretty. What did I just do? Oh, nope. I just did something. I don't know what I did. Why is there a thing here? Wait, maybe I need to... Thumbnails. Okay, is that it? Maybe I just made them smaller somehow? Okay. Anyway, let's look at this image, okay? I'm going to take that as a sign to stop messing with the image. So this is what we had originally right here. Thank you. Thank you. Prof, please do not deglove the Eldritch Demonic Flesh Drone. I mean, it's kind of already degloved, if I'm being honest. But, yeah, I think I need to call it there on this drawing as I reach towards another stencil. go. I have a random question. You said you wear a lab coat in public in one of your videos. Is that true? I do, or I did a lot more. Not as much anymore, unfortunately, because I'm low-key trying to retire that character. Just because it's kind of hard to... Okay, why did I just do that? I need to stop. Just as I say I need to stop, I go out and start doing like extra stuff. Okay, so we've got our setup here. We got the image on the left. This awesome image here. And then drew mine on the right. Let me just sign this really quick. Actually, I should probably make it a little bit closer. Okay. There we go. Just like that. A very brief, I'm new at this interpretation of